At a Senate Finance Committee hearing on Thursday, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessant and Democrat senators squared off on everything from Trump's one big beautiful bill to his tariff policy. Senator Bennett from Colorado started by calling out the bill, arguing it's a tax break for billionaires, just like the 2017 version.
We are going to give tax cuts again to the wealthiest people in America, and we are going to finance it on the backs of the sons and daughters of teachers and firefighters and police officers all over this country because we can't pay for it. Because the Treasury Secretary discovered somehow that domestic discretionary spending is only 15% of the budget, and therefore you can't balance it there.
Well, sir, we had a referendum on November 5th.
You certainly did. I agree with
policies. Your side lost.
I agree with that.
And a higher decibel
And I'm a rare Democrat who doesn't blame Donald Trump for winning. I'm sad he won.
Then Ranking Member Wyden grilled Bessent on tariffs. Bessent was quick to point out not all retailers are raising prices, however. While Walmart plans to, Amazon and Home Depot will not.
Do American consumers pay the tariffs?
Walmart makes decisions based on their customers. Two other very large retailers, and this is not an advertisement for them, Amazon and Home Depot, have chosen not to pass on tariffs. And there seems to be a new version of TDS, which I would call tariff derangement syndrome. And many on your side seem disappointed that there is no inflation today.
As the hearing wrapped up, Senator Welch remarked on the flip-flopping nature of tariff prices.
February 1, executive order, 10% on China, 25% on Mexico and Canada. February 3, 30-day pause on 25% tariffs on Mexico and Canada. February 10, 25% tariffs on steel and aluminum. March 4, an additional 10% on China, 25% on Mexico and Canada. This goes on and on.
If you're familiar with game theory, it's called strategic uncertainty, and it's also called negotiations. 13 days ago, on a Friday, President Trump threatened the EU with 50% tariffs. The EU was not negotiating in good faith. Within 10 hours, we had calls from 5 European leaders and a call with Ursula von der Leyen. So you may call this a flip-flop. I call this a negotiating strategy, and this is the way negotiating strategies work.
For more congressional news, stay tuned to Congress Clips, and thanks for watching.